the internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward. There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours Crypto. Let's get right into today's video. This one is going to be one of the most epic videos that I have filmed because this video is going to go down in history years from now on the accuracy of what's going on behind closed doors. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. Ripple, MoneyGram are set to announce their partnerships. We have some evidence that you just cannot disagree with. And we're going to get right into it. If we could smash 4,000 likes on this video, if you guys enjoyed at the end, that would mean the world to me. It's completely free. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. But this video, hands down, folks, I guarantee you, you will not regret watching every second of it. Because last night, I went over MoneyGram's earning call for Q4 2020. So this is just when the SEC came and sued Ripple. The conference call took place February 22nd, 2021. Remember, this is a closed door meeting that wasn't published right away, right? These calls aren't published right away. So we're going to get into some information about them talking about Ripple. But about 4 weeks after, Brad Garlinghouse came out and said, you know, together, Ripple and MoneyGram International are deciding to basically disregard the whole partnership agreement. And they are both committed to revisiting it in the future. But you got to take a listen to what these guys are talking about. And a lot of you guys are thinking right now, well, MoneyGram is partnered with Stellar. But folks, this is just because Stellar has some sort of clarity. Ask yourself, why does XLM not have clarity? Like, XLM still doesn't have clarity. What makes you think XLM has clarity? They don't. But the safest thing that MoneyGram could have done at that time is basically pivot to another system like Ripple, aka Stellar, because you're going to see exactly why, because they were making money off of this. Okay, and this was October 6, 2021, the same year. And you'll see why they went to Stellar, and you'll see why they're coming back to Ripple 176 trillion%. Okay. This is Alex Holmes, the CEO of MoneyGram. Take a listen to this. No, that's correct. I mean, I think one of the exchanges, for example, Coinbase right now, you can't trade XRP on the exchange anymore. One of the things that you have to do to make the ODL flow work is actually put your fiat currency through an exchange, right? I mean, you have to be able to exchange the XRP coin back into fiat on the other end or the other. So it's not, it's not every exchange. It's not a complete withdrawal, but in a couple of places where we had those relationships, they have changed their policies around it. This is the CEO talking about XRP and how the whole thing changed. We continue to monitor the SEC case closely, and due to the uncertainties that have arisen since the filing of the suit, we have suspended trading on the Ripple platform. As we have stated in the past, this has no impact on our customers nor on our ongoing cross-border transaction capabilities. However, it will be a significant difference when compared to the first quarter of 2021. And they're talking about revenue here, okay? This is crazy. In the first quarter of last year, MoneyGram generated a net EBITDA benefit of $12.1 million from the Ripple market development fees, which we're going to get into. The combined impact of Ripple and lower investment returns create a 17 million EBITDA headwind, which should be offset by our digital business with continuing triple-digit growth rates and the improved diversification and growth prospects of the money transfer business overall. And you're probably wondering, what is EBITDA? It's about their earnings before interest, taxes, etc. Okay, but this is huge. You know why? Based on the information provided, Ripple did help MoneyGram make money. In the first quarter of the previous year, MoneyGram generated a net EBITDA benefit of $12.1 million from the Ripple market development fees. This indicates that Ripple's market development fees contributed positively to MoneyGram's earnings during that period. However, it's important to note that this positive impact was offset by other factors, such as lower investment returns. So they had, on top of payments, they just didn't have good investment returns in that year. That is absolutely crazy, folks. It gets even better. Take a listen to what he says. I mean, the SEC has their allegations. They have yet to be proven. And I think Ripple, as they have stated publicly, they believe they have a strong argument there, right? So that being said, we had a great relationship with Ripple, and it would be great to continue to partner with them. I think what they're trying to do is definitely unique. I think they have a good team over there, and they definitely pushing for a changing the payment landscape, which is extremely admirable and something that would be exciting to participate in. And now look at us. We know the clarity for XRP. Like, this is just music to my ears, okay? And then to finish off the call, and then we're going to get into some patents. Yes, back on Ripple. No, it was ineffectively a contract orientated with growth. It is a multi-year contract, and there is time left on the contract. And it really is around partnership, right? So based on countries and markets and volume and a variety of things that drive those incentives, can you just imagine, not imagine, do you know how much partnerships Ripple has across the world now since 2021? This is massive. Okay, so now let's get into the patent. This was published September 15th, 2021. Let's pause for a second. What happened? Early 2021, when this conference took place, this call was February. Brad announced it in March 2021. Okay? October 6th, they partnered with Stellar. But guess what? Behind the scenes, in the same year, and a month before they partner with Stellar, they drop a patent, folks. System and method for providing an automated trading platform for cross-border settlements. It gets even better. Guess what? We have Ripple all over this patent. 26 times. I'm going to read one part here. The Treasury may define a single transaction or a specific daily, weekly goal. And only when such a goal is provided will the autonomous bot apply logic to optimize the various transaction parameters. In step 204, the web app gets a token, and in step 206, post quotes, collection to the RippleNet. RippleNet forwards the request internally in order to use Ripple's XRP for fund transfers in step 208, etc. And as you guys could see right here, it says US to Mexican, and then it goes to XRP. They have this whole written out. What's even more crazy is this patent was approved this year, January 31st, 2023. The inventor was Bart. But the thing is, Bart at the time was working at MoneyGram, of course. November 2021. Head of production innovation. And guess where he went right after? He went to Ripple. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't make this up. What is going on here? This is going to be absolutely massive, and it's so crazy to me that such a small handful of the world's population knows about this. This is going to be massive. All these little spiderweb deals, all these spiderweb individuals going from MoneyGram to Ripple, Ripple to MoneyGram, etc. You guys know what I'm talking about. All the Swift individuals jumping ships. And the patent published on the PPUPS right, ends with a B1. And a B1 actually is a utility patent, which is crazy to me. The B1 designation is used to indicate that the patent is a utility patent grant, and it signifies that the patent application was successfully gone through the examination process and has been granted with no further pending issues or rejections. They're coiling up, they're setting up Ripple and its digital asset XRP to be one of the most powerful assets on this planet. And half of the world, no, not half, 98% of the world is sleeping on it. 98% of the world are impatient. Stop looking at day-to-day price action. Just remember what even Brad Gerlinghouse said.
The point I wanted to make, though, is, in a quarter where we had a record quarter and signed up more than a bank a week, the price of XRP went down 70%. So many of these tokens don't have usefulness. The long-term value of any digital asset will be derived by the usefulness of that digital asset, by the utility it delivers.
And I can't find to pull up this PDF. If you guys can, let me know in the comments down below. I've tried web archives. I've tried it all. I don't want screenshots, but this PDF is... You can't, I can't pull it up. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This is just crazy. Generating 12.1 million from Ripple. Unfortunately, their other assets, their other investments didn't do well. And that was the offset. But without Ripple, it would have been even worse for MoneyGram in 2020. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys, and we will be back with another video.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch. I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.